Hello guys, before starting the video, I want to say thank you to people like this. This dude made my day the other day. He sent me this message and I love it. Now to the video. Okay, so a mate of mine asked this question, what's a full PvP account like? And I responded telling him how there isn't a specific PvP account, you know what I mean? Like there's no way to specifically have, you know, okay. So there's like ideal ways, right? Where multiple people have different ideals on how a PvP account can be ran. So I will give what I think is best. This one dude asked me, the same dude, he asked me if you should build hunts, knights, all that. It really depends on you and how often you PvP or how often you want to train them. Personally, I only train pugs because I never had time to train the other ones because I PvP'd and killed so many troops so quick that I never had time to, I only had time to get back what I lost. I never had time to get more than what I lost or anything like that because I don't spend money on the game, so all my gems and all that went into training stuff, and the only reason I had any research get done is because research would get done over time. Look how close I am to mastery, guys. It's lovely. I love it. I also want to recommend building up your embassies, and your infirms are okay. I mean, I didn't really necessarily work on them, but I did get my infirms up to 540k, and that's not bad. That's not bad. So I do recommend getting tier 4 and trying to max it out before you go full PvP, or you could do it with tier 3. It really doesn't actually matter which troop type you do it with, as long as you're successful in your, your journey of the PvP life. I really, people say this whole thing about me being under the hospital cap, right? Well, I actually didn't intentionally do that. As I said, I couldn't really build troops faster than I lost them, so I actually would be like having 500k troops, and then I'd zero somebody and I'd be like, let's say 440k, then I'd train back a few batches and I'd get back up to 500k, but I never could get past my hospital cap. I sometimes did, but then I'd be right back under, so it was really just back and forth. And now I'm in realm 21, it's just lovely. But let me continue. Embassies are very good to be building on because, just for example, I have this account named Suffering. A lot of y'all may know him. Suffering, I put 800 million gold into the account, and I put only purely filler allies on it. And the thing is, the account has 200 BFA now, just off 800 million gold. Though the thing is, it has as many filler allies as I could get, but I don't have any normal allies. And the thing is, it's not like normal allies are bad. It's just the fact that filler allies are better if you're filling up your slots with them. But now I am filled with like 5 billion plus gold, and I'm trying to dump a ton of gold into my alts to build them because I'm still BFA capped. I would also recommend working on your training buildings. I don't know about research because I've never necessarily sped up research because I've never really had the time to. That depends if you're going to be doing a lot of research while you're fighting or zeroing, you know what I mean? If you're not going to be completely invested in PvP and you're not really about that full out life, you know what I mean? I would recommend doing some barracks after you've maxed out all your embassies, and also I would recommend trying to fill all your slots with filler allies until you can fill them with something else. I probably could have less gold in this account, right? Because obviously I spend a lot of into filler allies, and I think I pay overpriced a lot because I do get out of hand whenever somebody buys my allies and I start buying them back like crazy because I don't know, I just had a problem with people buying my allies, right? So for example, I straight up only have filler allies. You can see they're all like 5 million, 4 million, all that kind of stuff. So right here you see 800 million gold. This is actually the biggest ally. I bought it off an alt so I could loot the alt. This is the next biggest. So obviously you see that right there, and then you see it has 199 million BFA. Not 199 million, but 199% BFA. It's filled on embassy, so you see it has 125 ally slots. Obviously, this account isn't really as like mine, so it has a lot of obviously studies built. But that's the most I can really help you guys, because I mean, you can always tried to upgrade like my hospital, max that out, upgrade this, max that out, upgrade the embassies, just get some good training speed. I mean, and work on mastery really after you max out your troop, because I would actually recommend doing this as well. Troop healing boost, because I didn't really work on that. I knew troop training boost, I finally maxed that out at some point. Troop strength and troop ability are extremely necessary. Troop toughness makes your losses less, so you're not going to be losing as many troops. Troop healing boost, yeah, that is very essential. I didn't max that out until like realm 106, I think, because dude, I'd been zeroing for many realms without even a max healing boost. That's so depressing. So then after that, you want to start working on your mastery. That's all it is. It's just constant grinding. I didn't actually really speed up any of my researches rarely, unless it was like for an event and I actually could speed it up, and I usually couldn't. So I really put all my stuff into troops. So I recommend that for you guys too as well, if that's what you're into at least. So I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I'm just rambling on at this point. So I hope you guys have a nice day and peace out. Bye guys.